Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I want to play a run. Let's do it. We'll play a run, and then maybe next week I will play a lot more FTL, and then I'll have FTL going up on YouTube, being recorded on Twitch, taking the place of Monster Train and Into the Breach, because I guess both of those... Well, Into the Breach, I kind of finished that game because I finished the 100% achievements, won with all of the new squads, and then lost one. As the Rift Walkers, because I made a stupid decision. But I need another game going up there, and that multiverse was a lot of fun. But for now, we're playing Monster Train, Melting and Hellhorned. I'm trying to think about this. I don't like this because in my head I'm thinking, well, first of all, we have imps, which are not great, but I guess they can be reformed. We have dregs too, so we have no targeted spells, which is trash. If a unit dies, they'll lose the rage, so Ritual of Battle needs to be played on a unit that has multi-strike and is gonna live. But I like Melting Remnant because of the champion. The Reformation is very strong, and we have burnout cards and a Sacred Wicks that we can use to pull back a unit that we want. So I like everything but the rage, but depending on the units that we get, maybe we can make the rage very powerful. You know, get a harvest unit out there, +3/+3 every unit death, give him rage, multi-strike. He could be a very buffed unit. And it's buff, speaking of buff, debuff Seraph. Plus Talos and Arcus. Knock back whoever she hits. Annoying, but if we put a lot of, chump dregs and imps in front, they'll keep our champion safe. Your champion gains 50% health, or your champion gains a random unit. I like the idea of a random unit because it's probably going to go out, die, and then be resummoned anyways. Random units are better than dregs and Queen's imps. I also don't think we need health on the Rector Flicker, because the only healthy Rector Flicker, well, there's two healthy Rector Flickers, okay? One of them is Burnout, who can have 145 HP. Really? I thought it was 150. Did they really nerf it by 5? Well, him having, 200 HP, it's a small change. And then the Rector Flicker that harvests, that plus 50% doesn't apply to the bonus from harvest. So he's going to get 75 and then plus 20 every death. So I think we just want probably Dark Calling or Accumulator with the harvests. Early, it's going to be fantastic. Late game, it could be good, but we would like to add Reformation to the deck. But I just like Conscription Notice. I think getting a random unit is okay. I'm going to go for the Artifact. Exploding Candle is insanely good. We're going to grab that. And we got the choice that I was expecting to get, or hoping to get, I should say, because these are both what I want. I don't really like Burnout unless you have a lot of Burnout enabling. Actually, I don't like Burnout unless you have the Reform deck, but you're not going to have the Reform deck with the Rector Flicker because that's the other girl. I might take the Burnout Rector if I had the opening relic that was you get +3 Burnout every time it's applied, and then you also had a Hallowed Dripping. But, I mean, I kind of just I like both of these, weirdly enough. +1, +5, or Reform with +5. This is a tough one because we'll get a lot of dregs and imps back for free every turn that can be played and explode and do damage and whatnot, and then they'll do AoE damage with Exploding Candle. I do like the Accumulator, but I think we're going to start with Dark Calling and then hopefully go into Accumulator later. I like and this is easy, I like these a lot more than I like Burnout, because if your champion dies, you're just kind of screwed, unless you can bring him back, which you got to plan for. So we're gonna start up here. Woo! A freaking 1-pip Rail Beater, armor 30, strike, melee weakness. That's a very good tank. There you go. And every time one of these units dies and they come back, we're just gonna have them burn out, blow up, and then kill everything on their floor. Speaking of, happen to you, it'll happen to you, it'll happen to you, it'll happen to you. The random unit is, of course, random, but it can also be good, depending on what it is. You're dead. You're going to burn out. You're going to heal the damage you're taking. We should consume just to get more dregs out, and then we do dreg, 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 steward, imp. Should have put that imp in the back, then it could have burned out again, but that's okay. You're taking 126 damage, and you're dead. Beautiful. I mean, the power of just being able to play all your units when they die over and over again. Dripfall, Remnant Host, Entombed Explosive. I really like Remnant Host because if you can build up a harvest synergy, this counts for a lot of harvest triggers. And also the draft are gonna burn out and then explode. Now, if they can be resummoned off of Reformation, it would also be nice just to get draft in the deck. I don't know if that's the case, but I like the unit enough. I think we're gonna grab it. And because we have no targeted damage spell, I'm gonna take a Hornbreak. You tend not to need Rage in melting decks because you want Reformation to give you the damage bonuses that accumulate every turn. So I think we're gonna go Remnant unit. I would like to get the Harvest Baron. Multi-strike in the shop is insanely good. We did not get Harvest Baron, but we did get Wickless Tycoon. Harvest gain 5 gold. Because we have so many units dying, I like it, but I don't like the idea of giving him multi-strike because why would we bother? It's not a very good get. That being said, what else are we gonna do, you know? We could spend the money now or save it. It would give us an excuse to play Ritual of Battle on a multi-strike unit. Maybe we could put like the other Wickless Baron inside of him, and then we can have him still harvest gain and get stronger every combat or something. So I'm gonna take it. It's not a fantastic get. That's okay. Upgrade spell to cost him -2. A cheaper ritual would be very nice. But I think I am gonna give him a little harvest buff or a little multi-strike buff. And then you know what? Let's make him a little bit tankier as well. So he can survive to maybe scale up and do more damage. And then plus 10 damage. We don't really want that on anybody. Don't need to reroll. Sure. So he's not like, I didn't perfectly buff him up, but we don't really need quick with melting. This should be fine, because they're so weak they'll burn out to the candle. I just want him to be able to survive long enough to actually do damage when everything else in front of him is dying. So how's this gonna work? Everything's dying. I want you to kill the imp as well. You can get played up here, because I need you to get out there. Dude, sweep Cold Celia. Yeah, why don't you get out there? And then I'm just gonna... I don't even think you played the Train Steward. You reform back 2 units. Now all of a sudden we're killing everything and taking no damage, which is beautiful. And again, I don't think you play the imps, because I want to bring back these units over and over again. Even now, I'm like, okay, don't play. Well, no, you do play something. You play a dreg, and then you blow it up. Oh, hey, look, my dregs. Also, you're dead. Also, kill and block some shots. Kill, block some shots and explode. Give you some rage. It's going just fine. You know, I see this Harvest Baron right now, yeah, he is a Harvest Baron. He's a Harvest Tycoon, Wickless Baron, Wickless Tycoon, whatever. I see him as just being a unit who can get us to, like, the Fell fight. Well, it's Arcus, but he can just get us there. Once we get there, we can deal with our situation, you know? Plus 10 and burnout 2 to a friendly unit. I really like that. Drip fall, the daze is okay. Resin removal, I don't really need. I'm gonna take the plus 10 burnout 2. We can maybe buff a unit. Hidden passage I like as well. There are gonna be situations where I wanna move units between floors. Demon Fiend, plus 30, plus 30, plus 1. I've got to admit, this on the Baron now makes me very interested. He'd be a 40 times 2, 80 HP unit, and then we can just put tanks in front of him. Same thing with the Steelworker, you know, resolve, apply armor 5. Maybe we can buff up a floor with the Rector Flicker, but he's not really doing that much on his own. I mean, I need bigger units, and it doesn't get much bigger than this. We have capacity because we can play units on multiple floors. I don't care if units die as Melting Remnant. And again, I think we need more units, so I think we actually do go unit upgrades. Quick. What do you do? What do you do? This is perfect. Quick on Big Sludge is very good. Big Sludge can get extremely strong when units are dying on his floor. I mean, it's Rage 5 every death, which is 10 damage. The Wickless Baron is what I was talking about earlier. We could put the Wickless Baron inside of our Wickless Tycoon, so every harvest is also a +2/+2. But we also have that Demon Fiend with the raw stats we can play there, although it'll leave less capacity for garbage units in front of him. Big Sludge is already 3 capacity. That tells me that we might want to go for a capacity upgrade after our next combat. Big Sludge with Quick, if we can give him Harvest as well, put garbage units in front, scale him very nicely, and then have him get a lot of kills. Even, you know, ascending burnout units behind him, or putting him behind a Wickless unit eventually, so he lives longer. There's a lot of good value there, and he's just a big freaking unit. Heck, we could actually take him. We could put him inside of the Wickless Tycoon, so every kill will give the Wickless Tycoon 10 damage, which is multiplied by the harvest. See, that's interesting. We won't need Quick because units are going to die in front of him. Yeah, so maybe we take Big Sludge and we put Big Sludge inside of the Wickless Tycoon, because he's already a Big Sludge in that case. He's going to be 3 capacity. He's going to have Harvest gain Rage 5. He's going to have the same damage, a little bit more health. He already has multi-strike, and he's going to be 1 energy cheaper. He's not going to be Quick, but again, Quick doesn't really matter that much. It does raise the question of what the heck do you make Quick? And by that I mean, what the heck do you put Quick in? Do you put Quick in the Big Sludge and keep it, or do you put Quick in Demon Fiend and keep him? Chrissy, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Tomorrow's a big day. Have a good fun in your big day. We could also just put Demon Fiend in Tycoon, so he's just a neutral big body. He won't really get any stronger than 40 times 2. But we could let Big Sludge do that, but Big Sludge would have to get stronger on his own. So, you know, this is weird, but what I'm thinking is, if you put Quick in Big Sludge, reroll, look for multi-strike. If you get it, you can have a Big Sludge. If you don't get it, you can just put Big Sludge in the Tycoon, but you'll lose 115 gold out of that process. I don't know! Give me the Concealed Caverns. Okay, I'm changing my mind. we're gonna go for Spike Drivers. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna make them big. I'm only gonna make them I could make them 2 pip capacity. Oh my god, it's such a... I do it every time. I take the spike drivers and make them like large stone times 2 and then I can't fit them. But I still love spike drivers. And now it completely changes what I'm gonna do here. Because now what I'm gonna do is... well, hold on, what do they do? Where is he? +1/+1 and endless. I don't want to make anything endless, but I will make them quick. And I will re-roll. And I'm gonna make them large, or not large, I'm gonna make them multi-strike. We are gonna put Big Sludge in the Wickless Tycoon now. And we're gonna have the spike drivers try to get reformed every turn. And we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna try to put the Demon Fiend inside of the spike driver as well. Because then it'll be a 2 pip, but a 40 times 3, 40 health spike driver that comes back every turn. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of every other card in our deck. If we do that, I think we'll win. We've got a great synergy here. And then if we get Harvest on the Rector Flicker, we can put the spike drivers behind him because of the fact that we have 1 Ascend in the deck, but with spike drivers, we don't really care that they die that often, do we? This is gonna be a bit of a rough fight, but it'll still be fine. We're gonna put you here. Armor 30, strike, melee weakness. You are knockback, which is annoying, but we're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play this just to get out of the deck. Can't play you, but that's understandable. Oh, yeah. You want Remnant Host, who's now getting lots of kills because of the fact that the draft are gonna die to the candle. You're dying currently, and you're making it up, which I'm fine with. I think we actually want to keep putting you down here so that you can die and then give me more money. Our champion took a hit, but he'll live. We're gonna play stuff on his floor now that we have cards to play up there. Kinda want you to get hit by that Wicklash too. Deal 5 damage to your front unit. So it's gonna be this. Now you're safe. You're taking 9 because you have lifesteal 2. Well, you know what? Why don't you kill the draft, and why don't you buff this unit? Burn out 5. Waves remaining 3. Well, you know what? Why don't we give you the buff and then you burn out 5. Now you have burn out 7. I think that's pretty good. We got the Remnant Host again, which is very good for us to make some chump body blockers. Let's put out a Dreg who's gonna die. Put out another Remnant Host. Put out another Dreg. Put out a Dreg. I could raise the Big Sludge behind our Rector Flicker, but I don't really want to. I could raise the Wickless Tycoon behind him, but I don't really want to do that either. I think, since everything is looking just fine, you know what? I can put the Train Steward out to die. We'll lose 1 energy next turn, but like, whatever. That Dreg will burn out soon. The boss has a lot of health. But that's okay. You have burnout 1. You're dying. Don't play Sacred Wicks yet. Well, if you have burnout 1, you can just go out there. We're not playing the spike drivers yet. We're gonna play them next combat. You're currently taking 445 damage. Now you're dead, because we were burning out, now we're not. So that went beautifully. We got a lot of gold out of that too. I didn't really keep track, but a lot of things died on that floor. Bang, bang, bang. Fragile and multi-strike. Consume, trigger, extinguish. Consume, apply, endless. Well, you got to admit, extinguish on the spike drivers could get me more of them faster, but we're gonna kill them off and revive them anyways. This is not necessary. Endless could be good to endless the Rector Flicker or the Tycoon. Fragile and multi-strike, we don't have armor, so we're going to get hit eventually, but whether it spikes or something else, which I think means that this is not what we want. Multi-strike will not get applied if they get reformed. So I actually do think we want endless, just so we can bring back one unit repeatedly who's not dying over and over again. As for this, I don't think we want any of it. Wickless Tycoon is probably going to have the Demon Fiend. Big Sludge isn't necessary anymore. The Spike Driver, you know what, no. Spike Driver is going to take Demon Fiend. Big Sludge can take, or rather Harvest Baron can take Big Sludge. And then we don't have any units that we want anymore, because our units are set. This is a skip. We are going to want capacity. The Spike Drivers are going to be a little larger than we would like, but that's okay. We could also Hellvent something, but there's nothing to Hellvent. Spike Drivers self-duplicate. So I think we don't go left, I think we go right. That way we can just get a little bit of magical upgrades. What are we looking for? We only have like 5 spells, but holdover on anything, even a Hornbreak could be okay, just so we can, you know, put units on the same floor, a hidden passage so we can ascend units and then build big floors. We don't need to duplicate anything. What are we gonna duplicate? A unit for pack shards? Whatever, we'll just let our units die. So this is kind of what I was looking for. Harvest. I think you go reform. We want the Spike Drivers to scale quickly. This is how you do it. I will dump all of the non-Spike Driver colony cards. I will probably just skip a unit and take 10 gold. I mean, 15 damage twice is probably good enough on a Hornbreak. We're gonna sack the Demon Fiend and we're gonna put it inside of the Spike Driver. 2 pip capacity, but it's 100 damage quick. Dump the colony, throw for content. Throw for bad content, maybe. I will make Hornbreak more damaging. I will make Ritual of Battle cheaper. I don't think we need Permafrost on anything. Maybe Remnant Pact, but not really. Maybe a hidden... I don't think we want it on anything, so I'm just gonna make a Ritual of Battle cost 1. And I'm honestly gonna purge the other Train Steward. We need to not draw Train Stewards and other garbage units. We just want to draw Spike Drivers. Multi-strike. 1, 6, 10. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. We're gonna have you on the bottom, Spike Drivers going out. Reformation. I think this is okay. We don't even have those big boys that get stronger every floor, so yeah, like turn 1 here, 2 damage. Oh no, 2 damage. All right, that's pretty good. Oh no, I get hit for 2. Let's put out the Baron. He's gonna body block for the tank boy. Put out a Spike Driver. We want the Spike Driver to die. It'll happen. I mean, honestly. You just ascend you. I don't know. I'm not really getting my spike driver killed, unfortunately. But I guess that's a good thing, because, you know, everything is dying when it makes it up. Except for you, you're gonna add garbage, but I accept that that's gonna happen. That floor's fine. You're taking now 97 damage. Don't even want to play the imps. We got the good lady back. Brief respite. It's weird, but like, I hate to say it, we're not... I'm not losing my spike drivers fast enough. I need them to die. They're even gonna live on the next turn. Like, is there a way I can kill you? Like, if I burn you out? You're gonna die, and then... I can't believe we actually made it through a combat accidentally not killing the spike driver. I can get him down to 1 HP. God damn it. All right, well. I mean, I didn't expect him to live on the middle floor like that. I expected, you know, something to make it up and kill him, but I guess we have built the spike driver to be an extremely massive, you know, high damage unit. Memento Mori is a little expensive, although it is good. But I'm gonna skip. I'm going hard into the units. Inferno I actually like, because if we kill our units, who cares? And if it kills our units, it doesn't matter because we just reform them again anyways. We don't have a lot of cash. We can't really afford a trinket. Spells, you know, at the very least we can get a little bit here, but I gotta admit, the 2 card removal in a caverns is probably worth more than a little bit of cash, health, and spells. You know, we want to remove these units anyways, so, you know, dump the dreg, dump the queen. See what we get here. Yeah, Gift of Gratitude, we can afford to play that for like 150 gold roughly. Yeah, just stuff we can't afford. I will go for the artifact. Friendly units get +5 or draw 1, return 1. I'll take the cheater's hand. To be able to select draw is really helpful. Enemy units appear in each floor. They're super weak, and 1 dreg kills them all. That's why I kept, you know, dregs and imps. Unfortunately, we have to get rid of a card. Let's get rid of the Sacred Wick. I still know what we want to do. It's this, 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 this. I mean, I hate that you're making it up to the pyre, but you're gonna hit it for like, what, 6? It doesn't really matter that much. I'm gonna let you hit it for 6. I could have played another imp at the top. I wanted the imp down here to die. Well, we're not gonna play Inferno. I could play Big Sludge, but there's no capacity on this floor for anything else. I'll play Big Sludge here. I want to save capacity for the spider once we get him anyways. Are you taking more damage? Dump this. We wiped the whole floor, which was a huge surprise. What are we not gonna play? We're not gonna play Inferno. You know what? Give me the gold. Please, spider. We got a spider. We're not going to play Inferno, but we will play the spider now, who is very, very good. I also want you to die. You have very little HP, so that should kill you. Get the drag out there. Everything's dying. Taking 18. You know what? No, you ain't. Put a drag out. Kill you. Put another drag out. Oh, look, Inferno. With Endless, I mean, this is very tempting. Inferno Endless, you know, could let us kill our spider, reform our unit, bring them back. But I actually think what's better is just endlessing you so that I can get another death of you on this turn. And honestly, 7 burnout's gonna be enough. We have 1 drag in the death pile. That's good enough. You're taking 286 damage. We got very lucky with this draw, though. Or we're not gonna play Inferno. Because we can ascend you out of the way, and now you're not getting the +2 damage bonus. You're dying in 1 hit anyways. I could Horn Break and play a Dreg, which will allow the Dreg to live for 1 more turn. I could also just kill you immediately, which saves us 31 damage, which we can hit on the Harpy. I think we will, I think I'm just gonna buff this floor. That was the wrong card. That was just literally the wrong card. I meant to play the horn. To be fair, hold on. They look pretty similar, you know. It's a horn. It's red. It costs 1 energy. I mean, you do more damage than him, so you should actually tank for him. You're taking 300 damage. We'll kill you next turn. What are we not going to play? We're not going to play Inferno. Actually, we could play Inferno and then replay all of our units. How many spike drivers do we have? 3. 1 more will give us enough that we can get the upgrade for them immediately. So I think you definitely want the spike driver. Definitely want the Tycoon. Beautiful. We timed the kill, I think, perfectly, because now we have 4 spike drivers in the deck, and they're about to get upgraded. Reform a specific unit. Yeah, I kind of like that. Permanently increase damage by 3. I don't think we need that. Ascend a unit and apply daze 2. I do like targeted ascend. You know, ascend a hefty multi-strike unit, and then they'll maybe just die to the pyre or something. I can make that card cheap as well. Wait. Oh, the spike driver didn't die, so we only have 3 of them. Still, that's fine. You know, we can have more spike drivers. There's no problem. Do we need to upgrade units? No. The only thing we might do is put the sludge in the Baron, but we don't have to do that. We don't have to do it now. We can do it later, after Fell. I like the idea of the concealed caverns and card removal again. Artifacts are nice, but we don't need them. What card would we double up on? We could double up on the Baron, but I think that's completely unnecessary. If anything, I think we double up on the Wicked Blaze so we can specifically reform back spike drivers even stronger. Well, although our champion does have the same value of the Reformation. So maybe you want like a Hidden Passage, a Horn Break. I think there's nothing of good value to duplicate, so I kind of want to go left for the free card removal in the caverns. Just see what you get. +20, +20 Purge. Is that good at all? Like, is +20/+20 purge fine on like a spike driver? On extinguish, it'll still add a copy to the discard pile, but eventually it'll get purged regardless. If we make it endless, I think that counteracts the purge, but it doesn't seem good. If anything, I think we can probably get rid of Big Sludge, but we are gonna need more packed shards anyways, so we might just want to meld him inside of the Wickless Baron just to have only one banner unit that we're guaranteed to draw on turn 1. If I could guarantee drawing Remnant Pact with Permafrost, then we could wait and then endless a Spike Driver so that it's replayable with the bonus, but I don't think we need it. I think, you know, I think if anything, we just want to dump a card out of our deck. So I think we're just gonna dump a, you know, a Queen's Imp out of the deck. Why not? And then we'll pay to remove 2 more Queen's Imps. I'd rather have the Dreg because of the candle. We're almost certainly not going to upgrade anything because there's nothing to upgrade. The exception being burnout on the host, so it's guaranteed to die, I think is acceptable. I kind of hate having, you know, nah, like, if we put Sludge in the Tycoon, then we just don't, we're gonna get the pack shards that we require, and we don't care about multi-strike anyways. Yeah, okay, what a good upgrade. This is 15, that gets us to 80 plus 25, that's 105, that's exactly as much as we need. Yeah, so like I don't, there's another play, which is you put the Wickless Tycoon inside of Big Sludge, but then it costs 1 more energy for the exact same value. It's like, we just don't need multi-strike. Yeah, I could give it multi-strike. So, I don't even think you reroll. I think you just purge, honestly. I think you just pay to purge imps. And then you pay to purge dregs. And then we'll do the same thing here. We just don't need the other units. I want to get down to like a 15 card deck if I can. We have multi-strike. We have 12 multi-strike if we play all of our spiders. It's actually going to be more because I'm going to have more spider capacity after this fight. I'm going to get them killed. We're gonna play this, we're gonna play this. What do we not need? We don't need Tiresome Climb. We also don't really need Endless, but Endlessing the Tycoon I think is okay because he doesn't really get good value out of being reformed. So we're not gonna play Tiresome Climb, I think. Because we're gonna play you, and we're gonna play you, and we're gonna play you. We could have also endlessed the Rector Flicker, I guess, but could play the Rector here, but Rage on Slay, apply Rage. Sure. Gives me something to reform. Okay, what are we not gonna play? We don't need Big Sludge. Reform a unit and apply +10 is gonna hit Branded Warrior. You're both dying. I'm taking 7 damage, which doesn't matter. We're gonna play the Remnant Host and Spike Driver on this floor, so I think we save Sludge for the next turn. Those units are gonna burn out anyways, but you know, more gold. Gold for the gold god. Everything's dying. Well, that's fantastic. But hey, Spike Driver is taking a little bit of damage. So I want to play the Spike Driver. think I'll buff you. I just want you for reformation targets. We'll try to get our spike driver still not dead. No, it is dead. Ah, because we're not killing the frontline unit. Perfect, perfect. So ascend. You're stealthed, I can't hit you. Remnant host is still good. Probably want to play Big Sludge right now. So it's gonna be Big Sludge. And then I think you ascend this guy so he can die. So what are we not gonna play? We're not gonna play the Imp, but it'll be Big Sludge. Damn it. But it's not like we care about Big Sludge anyways, so, you know, you play a Spike Driver. Oh, if you play the Spike Driver, then this Spike Driver's not gonna die. So you know what, you play it here. Ascend you. You have Burnout. You have Burnout. I guess we'll try to keep them going for a little while. And you don't play Big Sludge, who doesn't need to be in this deck. Now this guy has 2,000 HP. It's gonna be a little hard to deal with him. Oh my God. But we're hoping to be able to. So I want you to burn out. I want you to hit me. And then you dregs can burn out, but you can also burn out down here. You are Purge Imp. I don't want to daze down here. I think we just don't play the Purge Imp right now. Now we have 2 Spike Drivers. I mean, I want my deck to be filled with Spike Drivers. This is perfect. The more the merrier. They cost 0, right? Yeah, give me like as many as possible. In fact, I'm very tempted to just play the Inferno and then play the Spike Driver down here so we get even more. Alternatively, I could ascend a Spike Driver and then play another Spike Driver. It'll be dazed, but well, if it's dazed, then what do I care? Reform a unit. It can hit a dreg. A part of me is like, Inferno the floor! That's a bad idea. Like Rage 10. Maybe we just Rage you and then Spike Driver. I mean, we want it to die anyways. It's gonna do 150 damage to the boss. We're gonna lose 1 energy, but who cares? Spike Drivers are free. Or didn't you know that? I guess we're not playing Big Sludge anywhere. So dump Big Sludge for the future. Apply +10 and Burnout 2. That's perfect. Apply Daze when spawned. Don't want to daze because we're getting the kills, but if these guys make it up, they'll die next turn anyways. Are we okay putting out a Spike Driver and it just getting dazed? Well, it looks like I'm gonna draw another Spike Driver, so probably not. So instead, waves remaining 1. Next turn is going to be the last wave anyways. I do have a Hallowed Dripping. Nice. I daze 1 to all of your units. I think we Rage. I think we buff you so that you'll die. in a couple of turns. You know what? Maybe I should have played you up here and then had you burn out. That could have been a little bit smarter. But we've got another spike driver. Now, how much damage are you taking? You know, 500, and we're gonna play a unit. We're gonna play the good spike driver. 500 is pretty good. $1,100's even better. By the way, now you're not burning out. You're taking 1774. Sorry, 1747. And guess what? There's another spike driver. I think this is going just fine. Oh my god, the spider army. We don't need that one. We can play this one. We can kill it. Do we get more copies? Yep. All right, my deck is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spike drivers. No. Yes, capacity, please. we need all of the floor capacity. So now they all have plus 20, so they're 150 damage quick with 30 HP. Can I say that I'm not concerned? Because I am not concerned. Keep purging the dregs. I didn't even play the freaking Queen's Imp. We're definitely gonna go for the better Reformation, because it's the only thing that matters. Playing a Blight card deals damage. Whenever friendly is summoned, you get +2. When you play a Blight card, restore Pyre health. These are garbage. I don't even know when you would take those. Like, I can't picture it in my head. Remove consume. I guess targeted reform. Having that not consume could be okay as well if we're gonna be killing all our units frequently. Double stack. Nah. Makes it too expensive. So we'll make that free. We're gonna get rid of another unit now because the big sludge is gonna be sacrificed. Wait, what is the sacrifice here? Extinguish summon 2 draft? What do I care? Get rid of the big sludge. Put him into the Harvest Baron, who's now gonna get built-in rage gain. He's gonna be a little bit fatter, but we built, you know, capacity specifically to get around the fatness of our units. I called it earlier too. I was like, what do I always do? We have no spells. What do I always do with spiders? I always make them too big. Well, I have big floors. Also, I drew 3 spiders on turn 1, which is like perfect. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you go up here, then we get another unit, and then we're gonna play some more spiders. I want that unit to die. I kind of misplayed him very slightly. What are we not gonna play? We're not gonna play this. What do we play here? We play a spider. These are unplayable. And then I guess you just play another spider. We want the spiders to die. I don't have a way of killing my own units, but they're all dying on the bottom floor, so it is working. Still can't play Inferno. Oh, and you're stealth, so you're gonna make it up anyways. You're also huge. So do I want to endless anyone? No, if the spiders die, they come back. I don't care about endlessing anyone. Again, hold that for next turn. I didn't get any spiders back, which is a little annoying, but I tell you what, why don't we just get the multi-strike out of the way? Summon you to blow out, and then do that. Oh, he was not stealth, so we killed him. Fantastic. Oh my god, look at the spiders. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I think what we do is we just Inferno. Maybe even, no, this, you don't Inferno this floor. I think you just Inferno here. So you can get your spiders rolling. You do something like that. This spider's gonna burn out anyways. This spider's gonna burn out anyways. This spider doesn't have burnout, but it can still go out. And now we have burnout spiders that will be reformed more frequently. In fact, I'm looking at this turn like, okay, I know what I want. I want to play a burnout spider, kill you, play a full health spider, apply more burnout, and now we have a 91 times 3 spider behind the 51 times 3 spider. Spider, spider, spider. Spider, spider, spider. Spider, 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 spider. I still have the Queen's Imp that needs to get purged. I need more floor capacity. I need like a lot more floor capacity. This guy is not dying. The multi-strike is killing me here, but that's okay. Next turn, what do you want? Probably a spider. What we will do is give you a little bit more damage. Not a great floor because of this jerkwad. A lot of things are about to die, but let's get the spiders burning out. If we kill him, then this guy is not a problem. He's just the problem in the back because he's giving him multi-strike. So again, I'm looking at this like, dude, you Inferno, and then you play 3 spiders because you have a lot of spiders. So what do you not want on this turn? You don't want the Queen's Imp. Maybe you can get it out there next turn. So this is free. Then you Inferno, and it does 5 extra damage. Then you spider, spider, spider. You have 14 HP. And you're dead. We are actually the strongest when we are dealing with... I cannot kill my imp, my Queen's Imp. No, I can, just by playing it. But I want to get the gold. It's 5 gold. Play the imp. Get it out of your deck. Play this. Get it out of your deck. Play this. Reform a spider. Can't even be played. End turn. We will fare better when we are dealing with prime bosses. These mini bosses we're a little weaker against because we really want to be able to hit the boss whatever floor the boss is on. We can do like 300 damage every turn. That's what we're looking for. At the end of the run, 50 spiders. So once you have 4 of them and you get the spider upgrade, which is here, improved spike driver, they stop replicating. So they stop replicating at 4. We entered combat 6 with 3 spiders. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spiders. We got a lot of spiders. I will choose a divine artifact. Your champion gains health. Consume deals 60 damage. Units enter with armor 10. We don't need this, so I'm gonna pass it by. I was really hoping I would get the like mega book to get +3 capacity on a random floor. Unfortunately, we didn't get that mega book. Disappointed. What do we need? What do we need in this deck? Geez, nothing. We need spell up. I mean, if we go spell upgrades, we can make spells cheaper. Energy is a problem, just because our spells are expensive, mainly Inferno and Ritual of Battle. If we go right, we can get card removal for free, though. Remove a Dreg, remove a, maybe the expensive Ritual of Battle. Maybe you just get it out of the deck, you know? Dupe a spider. It would actually cost 15 pack shards because the spiders have units inside of them. So I don't really want to dupe a spider. You know what? Maybe we can get a relic that gives us more spider upgrade. But oh no, you know what? The spiders have already been upgraded 3 times. Whatever, we'll go for it anyways. Demon units get multi-strike. At the start of battle, summon 4 random units. Hey, it's gonna be 4 random spiders. I'm okay with that. Demon units get multi-strike. I have 0 demons. So sure, give me 4 random spiders in the middle floor. I only have 1 unit that costs more than 0 energy, so we don't need this. We also don't need combustible wax, because we want units to die. Weaker enemies is okay, but not important at all. I think you just re-roll. And then, sure, daze the top floor. And then I'm just gonna like pay for a bunch of removal. It's gonna be a very spider-focused deck. Yeah, like, yeah, who cares? Don't re-roll, purge. I can only afford to purge 1 more card. What do we not care about? I don't really care about making a unit endless right now. Even Tiresome Climb has its uses, but it consumes. I like cards consuming. I don't know. What do you remove? Remnant Host? I like the fact that it's a good buff on Wickless Tycoon's damage. It's a 1 pip unit. Ascend? Sure, and then 280 gold, I guess give me like some pyre armor. I don't know. What cards still need a stamp? Hidden cave stuff? Yeah, there's a lot of hidden cave cards I don't take. There are also just a lot of hidden caverns cards that I can't get because they're hidden caverns. This is a weird floor. It's really good. We've got the Harvest Baron at the back behind 3 spider tanks. It's like the ideal turn. What do we not play? Deadweight. We're gonna play everything else. You go there. I gotta be honest. I think you play Cold Celia and the Remnant Host, and then you just Inferno the whole floor. We're doing 400 damage to the boss. He does have 15 lifesteal. Having that card that purges buffs and debuffs would be kind of nice. All right, what are we playing? What are we not playing? We're not playing Sacred Wicks. Are we gonna play Tiresome Climb? Probably not. We're just gonna play tanks, spider tanks. Tanks, spider tanks. The name is Tanks. Spider tanks, yeah. I think you get rid of Wicked Blaze because it's a reform with a buff. And then you go Spider Tank, Cold Celia, Remnant Host. Now again, I want my Spider Tanks to die so that they can be reformed, but because they're quick, they're actually like too good. Rid of Hornbreak. So I'm going to make one of them burn out within 2 turns. I will bring back Cold Celia, get her burning out, and I'm not gonna play spider tanks at the top because I want to play buffed tanks at the top. I have too many spider tanks in this deck, but at least I'm drawing them. What are we not playing? We're not gonna. We should play this to dump it out of the deck. We should play this to dump it out of the deck. We're not gonna play a spider tank. Deal 15 damage twice. I mean... Sorry, spider tank. I mean, even the boss is, you know, this is what we wanted. We wanted to do like 300 damage every turn against the boss, and it's happening. I just wish my spider tanks were able to die a little bit faster. We're not gonna play this, we're gonna play this. Oh look, a spider tank. Send out Cold Celia. Everything's dying on the bottom floor, which is perfect. You're gonna be reformed. Nothing else has died. Waves remaining 3. I think we, hold on. Hit, kill. Hit, kill. This spider tank, if I play it, will result in all the spider tanks, or 2 spider tanks living. But no, I want him to die. I want him to die! This is actually like perfect draw too, because now we can bring back the other spider tanks. Burnout can go up there. Plus 10 and burnout 2. That would be you, since you're dead. You're burning out, which is perfect. This floor is dead, this floor is dead. Second floor has taken no damage. It's fantastic. Wonderful. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ascend you, and then have you just like blow up in 2 turns. It's like, what else are you doing? What do you not want? We're not gonna play Ritual of Battle, because we're gonna play... I can't play Reform Inferno, which is what I want to do to blow up a spider tank. So I could play tanks and then blow them up, but we've already got burnout tanks in the queue, in the hopper. So I think we will just... bring you back. Taking 31 damage, not quite enough to get a kill. I mean, having Cold Celia is nice. Boss is half dead. Boss is taking 500 damage. Apply plus 10 and burn out 2 to a unit. Don't play a spider tank. We're gonna play Cold Celia. We should actually tank for the tanks, the spider tanks. The name Spider Tank. We've got another spider tank, and you're a burnout spider tank. So you go there, you go there. You're taking 1400 damage. You go probably there because you're quick. Now you're taking 1500. Let's give you the rage bonus since you already have it. Wow, no spider tanks have died that turn. And you're dead. We are losing some spider tanks though. Yo, be careful. Spider tanks. And like, this would be better if they weren't large, but by being large, they have like triple the stats that a normal spider tank would have. But if they had 1 HP, they would die much more easily, even though they were quick. So there's a little bit of a, like if they were 1 pip capacity without the Demon Fiend, they would have 1 HP and be easier to die off, but they would only have 21 damage instead of 51 damage. There would be more of them on a floor eventually, but they wouldn't have nearly the amount of health. Burr, 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 burr. I gotta be honest. Like, I just really like the idea of Inferno. Wipe the middle floor, start the Reformation chain, and then these guys with their damage shield, like, they're still gonna die as they move up. I can bring back, like, 3 spider tanks immediately, place them down here, 1, 2, 3. Wickless Baron plus 2 burnout spider tanks. Like, that just seems like a very good play. And then we can just play the Rector Flicker here to keep him safe behind spider tanks. Because I don't want to have him on the sweep floor. So it's like this. What a weird turn one. The turn one of, hey, we're just gonna kill all of our units? We got Frost Shark. Yo, that's pretty good. It's actually like real good. Oh, and Remnant Host. Okay, well in that case, it does change how I'm gonna play, but only slightly. Now you're taking 200 damage. We're gonna put a Spider Tank out, a Titan Sentry out, and a Remnant Host out. How come you're only 18 times 2? I guess 1 unit died that floor? Okay, there's a lot more dying on this floor. Then, what's also really good about this is that Spider Tanks on the top floor will die eventually, which is really, really, really nice. We do not need this. I would like it to burn out though, but we have a lot of other things we can play. So we're gonna play you, we're gonna play you, we're gonna play you. These burn out, so they're gonna die anyways. And then we'll rage you. And then, I wouldn't mind just getting this clipped shaman out of the way on this turn. I just want him gone. I want to wipe everything, and now everything is wiped except for the one multi-striker who's gonna die, you know, as he moves up. Form a unit, hallowed drippings. We can play you next turn. We have enough spider tanks. Spider tank does whatever a spider tank does. I mean, you gotta take spider tank. Apply +10 and burnout 2 to a unit. So it would be probably you. I think we're gonna lose 1 energy next turn, but I wanna get, you know, obviously spider tanks out. And then, get that out of the deck. There's no more floor capacity. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spider tanks on the field. This guy's half dead, he's at 3,000 HP. He's taking 700 damage from the top floor. What a joker. 1, 2, we have 3 spider tank capacity, so we'll have that one next turn. I will play the... We can play the Remnant Host up here, like there's no reason not to, I think. But we're gonna Endless just to dump it out of the deck, and we're gonna play this on our champion, just in case. You can have a, you can have the, not burnout spider tank. You can have the burnout spider tank. Everything's dying. You're almost dying. And then give me one of these. I love spider tanks. What can I say? I love the spider tanks. Don't need Inferno. You're hurting. Burnout 2, burnout 2, burnout 1. Always bring back the best spider tank, that's my opinion. Freaking Baron is doing 300 damage on his own as well. He's not quick about it, but he's still, you know, doing fantastic. And if he dies, you know, whatever, he doesn't matter. Sorry, but you don't. You don't matter. Oh, whoops. You know, we can play, oops. I think we're gonna play Spider, Sentry, Remnant. Give me a Burnout. And then... Are you multi-striking? You give multi-strike to everyone else. I don't care, though. I don't care. I'll kill you. I love playing Melting. I think Melting is one of the strongest in Covenant 25, because if your units die, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect things that much. Oh no, your unit died. I'm just gonna replay my units. My unit. I'd like it if you didn't die though. So I'm gonna play you. Because you're doing 600 damage. Actually, the boss is dead. Boss is dead on the middle floor even. Waves remaining 3. You know, not the fastest, but it was definitely safe. I took like 6 pyre damage on floor 3. 2 out of 10 win. The money count is only in the triple digits, says Latem. Well, I didn't get the opportunity to grab a Legion of Wax, which we could have easily picked up. It was another victory. You know, grab a Legion of Wax, put the Harvest Baron inside of him, and then go to town. But still a fun run. I don't think I've ever had 11 spike drivers before, but that's why they're so good. Even if we couldn't reform them, they're still 150 damage, 31 HP. If we couldn't reform them, I might not have made them big, but maybe I would have, because they would have needed health to survive being attacked regardless. So, you know, if we couldn't reform them, I tell you what, if you can't reform them, what I would have done is I would have given them, instead of another multi-strike, plus 25 health, and then I would have given them a Harvest +2/+2 unit. That way they were at low capacity. That might have been a little bit better. But because we had 11 of them in the deck and +2 capacity, we were drawing them constantly. Our floors were filled, and you know, even one of these units, it's 150 damage guaranteed, which is enough. If you have, you know, 3 of these per floor, that's 900 damage every turn. That's enough. That's enough to kill any boss. Especially Divinity. He was actually what we were strong against because of the fact that we wanted our units to die and we wanted to hit every turn. Seraph, to a smaller degree, because it was getting hit every floor. The only boss that was really, truly problematic was, you know, like the Trample guy, because we only had 1 floor to hit him on every time he appeared, basically, every floor he went to. But still, fun run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.